She gave away one of her kidneys, then says the person she saved destroyed her career. How could an act of incredible generosity end in heartbreak? This is the unbelievable story of Debbie Stevens. In 2010, Debbie Stevens was living an ordinary life, working as a clerical employee at an automotive dealership in New York. Then, she learned that her boss was dying. The only hope for survival was a kidney transplant. Without hesitation, Debbie volunteered to become the donor.
My boss was needing a kidney, and I immediately told her that she could have one of mine just because it's part of who I am.
It's a decision that most people would never make. To give away a healthy organ, knowing you can never get it back. But there was one heartbreaking twist. Debbie wasn't a compatible match. For many, that would have ended the journey. Not for Debbie.
I was donated on her behalf so that she could get another one. She could get a good one that matched her perfectly.
To be part of that, you're going to get one, you have to give one.
Correct.
She enrolled in a paired kidney exchange program, a remarkable system where a donor gives a kidney to a stranger, allowing their intended recipient to receive a compatible kidney from someone else. Her kidney went to someone she had never met. And somewhere else in the country, another donor's kidney was transplanted into her boss.
According to Debbie, the only thanks she got from her boss came in an email saying, "Thanks more than I can ever say." No face-to-face visit?
What was I going to do? Say, oh, how come you haven't said thank you?
I will always be very grateful that she gave me a kidney. I have nothing bad to say about her. She did a wonderful thing for me, and I wish her the best.
Against all odds, Debbie's selfless act had helped save a life. It should have been the beginning of an inspiring story. Instead, according to Debbie, it marked the beginning of a nightmare.
At first, that was the thought, if you hate me so much and I'm so despicable to you, then give me my kidney back. Go give me my kidney back.
She later claimed that after returning to work, she was treated differently.
The phone rang and it was her saying, "What are you doing? Why are you home?" And I'm like, "Well, Jackie, I don't feel well." And she's like, "Well, you just can't come and go as you please. People are going to think you're getting special treatment."
She said she was criticized for taking time off to recover from major surgery.
It sounded like a personal problem and she wasn't interested. And I said, "Well, it's a personal problem because I had surgery, because I had a kidney removed." She said, "Oh, are you throwing this up in my face?" Not to get up from my desk, not to talk to people. It became very difficult to just do my job.
She alleged that she was shouted at, stripped of some of her duties, transferred to a workplace much farther from home, and eventually fired.
They just told me that I wasn't working up to their standard, that I was making mistakes. The thought of that being what really happened sickens me. It's a very surreal thought, but I can't help but feel that way now that I've put it down on paper and read my own timeline. It appears that way.
So what way?
It appears that I was used.
The woman who had sacrificed part of her own body now found herself fighting to save her career. Debbie filed legal complaints, alleging disability discrimination and retaliation. Her employer strongly denied the allegations and maintained that no laws had been broken.
It is unfortunate that one employee has used her own generous act to make up groundless claims. Atlantic Auto treated her appropriately and acted honorably and fairly at every turn.
The legal battle attracted international attention. People around the world were left asking the same question. How could someone who gave so much end up losing everything? Years later, the case was resolved through a confidential settlement. No admission of wrongdoing was made, and many questions remain unanswered. Even today, Debbie Stevens' story continues to divide opinion. Some see her as the ultimate example of selflessness betrayed. Others believe the full truth may never be known. But one fact remains beyond dispute. A stranger is alive because Debbie chose to donate one of her kidneys. And that single decision became one of the most controversial workplace stories of the modern era. If you were in Debbie's position, would you still have donated your kidney? Tell us why in the comments.